Welcome. I'm going to talk about ICP. I haven't done a video about ICP in a while, but I'm a holder of ICP. As you probably know if you've been following my channel, I've done quite a bit. Regardless of what crypto it is, particularly layer ones, I think it's very important that things are built upon them and we keep in tune and in touch with what they're doing or what's being built on them. Make sure there's still momentum. ICP is very unique from a technical perspective. No one does anything like it. I've done videos on that before, and people will say there are others that do the same thing. They don't. I've got one particular video. If you subscribe to my channel, take a look. That I'll try to find it and put a link to it here, or at least the thumbnail, where I went into the differences between ICP and the closest competitors. No one does the fully on-chain as well as ICP, period, at the moment of making this video. My disclaimer, I'm Brian, big dumb animal, don't do what I do, informational purposes only, always do your own research. On the screen here, you'll see if you're interested in things like spot for crypto that you can't typically find on the larger exchanges, or even some derivatives and perpetuals, futures trading with leverage. I've got BitUnix links down below. You get a bonus, as well as MEXC. If you want to put things in an IRA, save money, check that out. In my school community, which I'll talk about at the end, because I have courses to teach you everything with crypto, because I truly believe that cryptocurrency, particularly DeFi, will allow us, as I'm doing now, to completely debank, which is kind of what's happening here. This one is fascinating. There's a project called icpay on top of ICP, Internet Computers, built on the Internet Computer. I think that's incredibly important because the more projects being built, the better. And this one is fascinating. I've been involved with many different companies. I've had my own myself. I've been an entrepreneur my whole life, raised a bunch of money. You can watch my previous videos to get familiar with me. But the point is, I've dealt with retail-based companies, direct to consumer. ICPay. Now here it is on X. Actually, here it is. Nope. There it is. It's called ICPAY. If you want to follow them, let's first look at their website. What is it? It's a payment processor. There is an unbelievable amount of money in payment processing. Essentially, one easy example, you just go online, you go to a website, you're like, cool, they have shirts that I like, I want to buy one. I got to use my credit card, my bank card, whatever it is. You don't realize it, but that merchant, the person selling it to you, has to pay fees. If they're on a particular platform, they may have integrated a payment processor. It's fairly easy these days, but usually it's like a 3% fee. And then they have to deal with actually getting the money. That can take time. And then they have to deal with, especially online, fraud and things being reversed. So sometimes if you're running the website and you see that people have bought things during the day, some of them might be flagged. And they might say, ooh, you may not want to send to this one because there might be an issue with their address and the credit card that may not be matching. So sometimes you'll have chargebacks. You may have already shipped the product, and a week later, payment processor says, whoop, we're taking that money back out of your account. That was fraud. Nothing you can do about it. Or chargebacks, where someone just calls and says to the Visa or credit card, MasterCard, whatever it may be, hey, I didn't buy that, even though they did. Or they get a product and they want to return it, that sort of thing. So this is really cool because, as you can imagine, let's say it's digital products. You want to sell them throughout the world. It's not that easy to have a payment processor that will allow someone in company A to buy something, in country A to buy something from country B. So check this out. They call themselves the fastest payment processor in the world. Accept crypto payments globally with instant settlement, minimal fees, no chargebacks. Because when the crypto goes, done. Powered by the Internet Computer. You might think the same thing with money. Well, when someone pays you money, they pay you money. Well, no, because the money doesn't come directly to you. The money goes to a third party. Then they provide you with money in your account. But they reserve the right to take that money back if there's a problem between the person paying the processor before it got to you. That doesn't happen here. You don't have the middleman. You have a direct to you. That is fascinating to me. If we scroll down, here's all you need to know. A 0.5% transaction fee. Normally, like I said, it's around 2.9%. That's significant. If you look at the amount of money you do, especially small businesses, on a quarterly, monthly, yearly basis, whatever, 3% versus 0.5 will add up. Settlement time, less than 2 seconds. It's instantaneous. Of course, it's 24/7. It's global coverage. You don't have to deal with, well, how am I going to accept money? Does this payment processor allow someone to buy it from a foreign country, etc.? Okay, so that's how it works, what it provides. It's built on ICP. This was a great example of what it's solving. It says ICP Pay has emerged to address the issues of delays, high fees with traditional payment processors like we discussed. It's fast, it's cheap. They can pay with all sorts of different cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, particularly USDC. Maybe they don't want to use a volatile asset. They just want to, like myself, I hold USDC so I can buy things just like I would with dollars. They talk about some of the issues. They talk about Stripe and Square, which small businesses, a lot of them use. It can take bank transfers 1 to 3 days to complete. This is instantaneous. The fees are 2.9% plus 30 cents per transaction. Well, that's significant, especially if you're selling items that are very cheap. That could take a decent chunk out of your items. Now let's talk about how you can integrate it. If you're a developer, I think you should support this. Or I'm sure people will start making plugins for things like Shopify. 6 steps they have here. Maybe it's 8. You go in, you sign up, you create your account. You grab your API keys. You download their SDK. It shows you what to do here. They've got a video in your code. And then you enable it. You can go in the settings. It shows you where to put the API keys. And that's it. You're done. You're going to be able to start accepting payments. Again, here is their @ICPPay _. I suggest if you're an ICP lover, follow them. I'm following them. Get their news. If you're a developer and this is something you or someone else may need, to me, this looks like a great, I'm sure many more of these are going to pop up. But if you want to support ICP, I suggest you go to ICPPay and check them out. The reason I'm talking about ICP is because this is a project built upon them that could end up doing substantial transaction volume. It could, if it's adopted, could do amazing volume. If you're a developer, consider making plugins for some of the various online tools like Shopify and others. Again, I'm a big believer in ICP, but we need to see movement with projects on it. Everyone's going to talk about Caffeine AI, but until that comes out and starts making a dent, we need to see more projects built so that we can be more confident in the growth of ICP down the road. Please do listen to my school community and have a great day. Love how I break things down? Then hop into my crypto school. You'll get step-by-step courses on everything: buying, selling, staking for yield, borrowing, lending, even going fully debanked. Plus, join lively crypto chats and catch my daily market updates. And lastly, if you just want to help support the channel, there's a join button just below this video.